What's going on, my trainer club? Today we are going to look at all of the bonuses that have to deal with the 3-year anniversary event in Pokemon Go. So what I'm going to do is help you break down, strategize, and get everything that you need to max out on this adventure. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. What's going on, my trainer club? Drop in the comments and let me know, what do you think of this event so far? So to be quite honest with you, when the event first dropped, I think it was for at least the first 15 to 30 minutes, there was literally no boosted spawns, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this even really an event? Like, because they kind of announced it like it was going to have boosted spawns, and then nothing happened. But then it seemed like they have picked up from there. So let me know, are you digging these boosted Alolan forms? I really actually like them. I think they are super cool. I'm a big fan. I'm going to be doing a lot of trading to try to get some good quality luckies so that I can power them up, especially that geodude. And I really like the rattata, to be quite honest with you. The raticate is pretty cute. So drop in the comments and let me know. And of course, if you haven't subscribed already, hit that sub button so that you can be a part of the trainer club and get all of my up-to-date information. So we have a couple different parts of this event. So number one, the Alolan forms are going to be boosted all the way until July 6th. Number two, we have the boosted Party Hat Pikachu Photo Bomb, which you can get a shiny from, all the way until July 6th. And I think there's still no confirmation. I haven't seen it out there, but I think that you might be able to get a shiny Pichu with the party hat. I don't want to say for sure. When I do know for sure, I will update the pinned comment, so make sure to check that out. And then number three, we have the trading reduction, and we have the new special research as well. So these things are going to go all the way until September 2nd, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to do that research indefinitely, but the trading reduction is going to be all the way until September 2nd, which is huge. I highly suggest that you guys take advantage of this. So right now, we're going to check out my top tips to help you maximize on this event. So number one is going to be focus on the Alolan forms. I know it seems kind of repetitive and silly, but the Alolan forms are awesome. I mean, the Muck is really powerful. He's pretty good in PvP. I really like the Alolan Exeggutor with that dragon move. He's actually popped up pretty frequently in like great and excellent, not supreme attackers, but great, excellent, high, middle range attackers. So he's pretty cool, pretty useful. And then plus, all of their shiny forms are in the wild, except the Raichu and the Marowak, which are still in the raid. So we have all of them in the wild right now, which are boosted. So when the weather is correlating in your area.
All right, everyone, I just want to point out the weather boosts because I know that some of these guys are a little unique in their typings, and we're not used to. So for the sunny clear weather, we are going to be boosting the grass of the Alolan Exeggutor, and then we are going to be boosting the ground in the Alolan Diglett. In the rainy weather, we're going to be boosting the electric of the Alolan Geodude. In the partly cloudy weather, we're going to be boosting the normal of the Rattata and the rock of the Alolan Geodude. So this is definitely something you may want to check out. And then we're going to be boosting the cloudy weather for the Alolan Grimer, the poison. And then in the windy weather, we're going to be boosting the dragon in the Alolan Exeggutor. And then to the snow and the fog, if you have snow or foggy weather, you're going to get a trio boost here. We have the snow with the vulpix, the sandshrew, and the Diglett. So we have the ice, and the steel of the Diglett as well as the sandshrew. And something that I do see commonly, but is not the truth, the vulpix is not fairy and ice. It is only ice, and then when it goes into the Alolan Ninetales, it becomes fairy and ice. Just to point that out, if it's cloudy weather, you are not going to be seeing a boost in the vulpix. And then finally, we have the fog that is going to boost the dark, which is going to handle the 3 different typings in the Grimer, in the Persian, as well as the Rattata. So that's all the weather conditions to look out for. So make sure to go outside whenever you are wanting any of these boosts, because you can get them up to level 35 in the wild. So this is a great time to hunt. So whenever the weather is in your favor for the Pokemon you are looking for, I suggest getting out there, especially harder or more concentrated in those areas.
So now let's check out the jumpstart research as we get into the rewards, and then I'm going to give you some of my strategies behind this jump research to make sure that you can max out using your star pieces as well. So here we go. We have the stage 1. We're going to make a new friend for 5,000 XP. This is super easy. I'm sure you guys have already blown past this. Catch 3 Pokemon with the weather boost, 5,000. Hatch an egg, 5,000. You're going to get the rewards: 2 lucky eggs, a Dratini encounter, and 15,000 stardust. Stage 2, earn a candy walking your buddy. You're going to get 30 times Dratini candy, take a snapshot with the Dratini, 30 times Dratini candy, evolve a Dratini, you're going to get 10,000 XP, and then the rewards are going to be 1 raid pass, 15,000 stardust, and then 2 lucky eggs. Stage 3, we are going to look at power up a Pokemon 10 times for 15,000 XP, battle another trainer in the Great League, 15,000 XP, and then battle in a raid for 15,000, and then you're going to get 2 lucky eggs, 15,000 XP, and 2 star pieces. And then on to stage number 4, you're going to catch 5 different species of Pokemon for a Chimchar encounter. You're going to catch a legendary Pokemon from a field research breakthrough or raid for a Piplup encounter, and then hatch 3 eggs for a Turtwig encounter, and then you are going to get 2 lucky eggs, a shiny Eevee encounter, wow, that's amazing, and then 15,000 Stardust encounter. And then for stage 5, you're going to take a snapshot of Eevee for 30,000 XP, send 5 gifts to friends for 30,000 XP, trade 3 Pokemon to a friend for 30,000 XP, and then you're going to get a rewards of a Lapras, 30,000 XP, 2 times for the lucky eggs, and then on to stage 6, you're going to get make a new friend, 60 times Dratini candy, win a level 3 or higher raid for 60 times Dratini candy, evolve a Dragonair for 100,000 XP, and then the rewards are going to be 2 times lucky eggs, 100,000 XP, and 15,000 Stardust.
Just wanted to go over a quick 100% IVs for the Pokemon that you can get. So for the level 15 Dratini, it is going to be a 430 as a 100% IV. For the Chimchar, it's going to be a 410 100% IV. For the Piplup, it's going to be a 460 level 15. For the Turtwig, it is going to be a 508. For the shiny Eevee encounter, it's going to be 459, and for the Lapras, it's going to be 1131. So look out for those numbers as you are going through this research.
So if you guys haven't blown through this already, here's what I would do. I would take the stage 2 and the stage 3 and I would group them together. So be in a downtown area, be ready to raid, get those things done, and have a star piece on. You can do all of those in a 30-minute increment. And then I would go on to stage 4 and 5 separately. You're going to have to wait until you have the legendary research box to go ahead and unlock this, right? Once you have that research box ready, I would wait until you get that. Then you can pop a star piece and you can max out on 4 and 5. And for 4 and 5, you can also go ahead and use lucky eggs when you're getting all that XP. So this is a great time to do it. I would also try to compound this with either the Raikou Day. I would compound it with making best friends. I would try to combine as much of this stuff as possible. So if you're doing a couple raids, you're unlocking this stuff, and you have a best friend, this is how we pack in a lot of XP with using minimal resources. It's really effective to take this. Stage 2 and 3, do it together. Stage 3 and 4, do it together. Stage 6, go ahead and do it if you can with that. If you can't, go ahead and do it by itself, but make sure to pop an egg and a star piece every single time you're going to get that. So don't claim the rewards, even though it says maybe claim, save it, don't claim it until you're ready to pop a piece and an egg, and then you claim them all, and then it's going to compound like that, because you are going to get 1.5 times the amount of Stardust. So if it's 15,000, you're going to get 22,500, and for the XP, if it's 5,000, obviously you're doubling it, so you'll get 10,000. If it's 100,000, which is at the end, you're going to get 200,000. So make sure to compound that and get everything together at the same time, because it's not about rushing through it. It's about maximizing the potential that you have to get it, because you're going to get the shiny Eevee, you're going to get the Lapras encounter, you're going to get all these encounters, but you want to make sure to maximize it, and that is the key here. And my tip number 3, I am going to encourage you guys to raid often. So there is a raid box in there that has 6 raid passes for 480 coins with a couple other things, but it is going to be over 1 pass per 100 coins. So this is going to be a box, if you're looking to strictly do raids, that I would suggest getting it, because you are paying less than 100 coins per raid pass. So that is a win in my opinion. And from what I did today when it raids, because it looks like you were getting an additional 2 balls and 2 balls. 2 balls for the friendship bonus and 2 balls for the raid takedown. So you're getting 6 and 6. I got 19 on one of mine, because the most you can get is typically 16. So typically it looks like you're going to get a maximum of 20 balls, which on a Groudon, on anything else. So this is a great time to go out there, use your pineapple berries, to go out there and just get some raid bosses that you need candy for, or that you don't have, or you want to get a good one. Groudon's a great one, and the Raikou is definitely something that you want to have. And then on to my tip number 4, we are looking at the trading. I would suggest trading as much as you possibly can. So this discount is going to be, I was mistaken in my other video. I put some notifications up at the top and I pinned the comments like I always say I'm going to do. I read it wrong. I thought it was going to be 25% of the total. It was actually 75% of the total with a 25% discount. So when you are trading a new Pokemon that's either a shiny or a legendary, typically it's 40,000. For best friends, it's going to be 30,000. For the Ultra Friends, it is typically going to be 80,000. It's now going to be 60,000 for the Legendary and the Shiny for new Pokemon. And then if it's going to be for Great Friends, it's typically 800,000. It's going to be 600,000. And then for non-friends, it's going to be 1 million down to 750,000. So use these numbers accordingly if you want to. I always suggest waiting for the Shinies until you're either lucky friends, because why do you want like a bad IV shiny? I mean, I personally don't, but you could. So that's what I kind of wait for. But if you're impatient, this is a great time to do it. And then also, I would try to do as many trades as you can with all these Alolan Pokemon, because I'm sure you have most of the candy for these guys, but they're super cool, super effective. I really like these guys, and I think that they would be great to have as lucky Pokemon, because then you can power them up for half of the Stardust, which is super awesome. Especially that Alolan Geodude into the Alolan Golem. I think he's pretty unique. I really like the Alolan exeggutor. I mean, they're not going to be the top tier legendary Pokemon, let's be real with ourselves, but they're pretty cool and unique, and I just enjoy them. So that's what I would suggest for you guys to do. And then on to my tip number 5. It is going to be to maximize out on the snapshot. You obviously have to do that. You want to max out on everything else, and then just have as much fun as you possibly can. Make some new friends out there, trade some Pokemon, get as many of these Alolan Pokemon as you can, do as many trades as you want. If you also want to use these guys, I would suggest doing some of the Dex entry Pokemon that you may not have if you have friends that have been overseas. Maybe you've been waiting. Dex entries are not different in Stardust than a special trade per day. For best friends, it's going to be from 800 to 600, so that's not too much difference, but it's a great time to do that. For the Ultra Friends, it's going to be from 1600, and then you're going to get that 25% discount. It's going to discount you 400, so you're going to be at 1200. So this is a great time to do that. This is a great time to be out playing, maximize on those weather conditions, and then of course, have as much fun as you possibly can, and I will see you guys out on that next video. Peace.